What's happening, you guys? Dallas here with I don't want to call it a deep dive here because I don't know how much of that I'm going to edit out here from the intro. I'm just going to put in, hopefully, the licks that kind of illustrate what I'm trying to, the message I'm trying to get across here. But yesterday I was meeting with a friend, helping him out a little bit with some tips on, playing. And, we got into a little bit of because he's got plenty of knowledge, very smart guy, and he understands, he's got fretboard knowledge, right? We'll just kind of say that, broad blanket statement. He has fretboard knowledge, but the feel isn't quite there yet, and what I was trying to help him out with was playing less notes, and then I kind of had a little bit of an epiphany with it and I showed him this backing track, this Santana backing track here, and how Santana derives a lot of his sound and how he can give you the illusion of complexity when there really isn't much, right? And how he's doing that, in my opinion, there's lots of techniques, and obviously we could take this a lot deeper, but I just want to scratch on the surface of how he toys with rhythms in his lead playing, right? So, he'll come in with these weird, and just think of it as be as creative as possible with the way that you're attacking it rhythmically. And really, when it comes down to it, just think of it in phrasing. Don't think of it as a stream. Never, if you're going for that kind of thing. Don't go for the stream of consciousness. Give your playing lots of breathing and phrasing, and when you do that, inherently you should start getting creative with it rhythmically. Whatever, just start throwing in these different rhythmic patterns and ideas in there, and it's really gonna spice up the way it sounds and make it sound like you're doing more than you're really doing. 1, 2, you're gonna feel much more creative, like it's more your voice that's coming out, not you just ripping through scales or doing what someone else does. It really gives, when I really get in the zone and I feel like I'm hitting those kind of ideas, I really feel like even though it's got that Santana vibe, I feel like it's really my voice, and I'm really putting my own stamp on it, and I think you'll feel that way too if you get comfortable with that way of phrasing. And then, also too, I think it's more interesting, for the listener, right? When you're phrasing it, it becomes more vocal, you're something you would sing, something you want to, more melodic, a melody that's gonna just be more interesting for the person listening. So, I called this a little bit of, I'm gonna end up calling this a little bit of a deep dive here. It's not really a deep dive. It's really just another Santana trick here, or I don't want to call this a trick because I'm not necessarily showing you anything. I might put the G minor or G Dorian scale up as a tab, but there's not much to learn from a notes perspective here with this lesson. It's just to plant that seed of conceptually how you're thinking of it, and ways to get creative, and don't think, I need to learn a new scale to sound different. You really don't. You can take 3 notes and make them super interesting by just approaching them in this way, kind of the way I feel like Santana probably approaches it. I'm not in his head, but I would imagine that he has a very loose vocal singing phrasing in his mind when he's coming at his lead playing. So hopefully that helps. As always, guys, I really appreciate y'all. If you stuck around this long, subscribe, and share. I'll see you on the flip, guys. Love y'all. Peace.